Chug a chug. It's a big city. I don't blame them. I do a little.
A little bit. Just a little bit, though.
I sure do love dishes. And Elliot.
Reen's critiquing the room.
A piano.
God, he can play every instrument under the sun.
Which is why you can write a full musical score
Oh my God.
This is incredible.
for virtually every part.
Yeah.
We could open a shop with all the instruments here.
And we will. And it's like, wait, what?
Hold on.
A piano, violins, wind instruments, a robust percussion section. I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession to you guys.
I probably look like a crazy person.
Oh God, good thing I'm not one of those. You know, I like the idea of
my
making...
mom was a pretty famous pianist.
Sorry, never mind. Backstory, I'll get there later.
Okay.
Being raised around music like that, my sister and I ended up sharing her love of music.
Really? Looking at all this, I can see why you decided to join the wind orchestra at the academy.
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
Fee?
Wait, Fee, that's not...
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy.
Oh.
Why are you gasping so much?
I just realized I left the oven on.
Oh, shit.
Flames, gather on my kitchen.
Oh, goodness.
Aha.
My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano. Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her. Our home was always filled with the sound of music, and it kept our family smiling together. But 7 years ago, Mom got really ill. Eventually, she passed away. After her death, my sister and I both wanted to follow in her footsteps. She enrolled at the music academy and began working toward a career as a pianist. Naturally, I tried to do the same, but Dad wouldn't hear of it. It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of a man of the Empire making his living through music is absurd.
I like his impression of his dad.
His impression is good.
There's one thing to have it as a hobby.
No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he just shook his head and refused to listen. Then he started recommending one military academy after another, trying to push me toward a career in the army. Eventually, I didn't have much choice. I had to give up my dream of attending the music academy. I hated him for it. I really did. I'm no good at fighting, never have been. I'd get smoked in a real war.
Get smoked.
But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music-related classes, and that about half of its graduates end up in careers outside the military. In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's. Kinda pathetic, huh? You've all got great reasons why you're there at the academy. Then there's me, who'd rather be on a stage than a battlefield, but I couldn't go against my dad. For a while, I started to think that maybe my passion for music had kinda cooled off. But I'm still full of regrets about the music academy and the summer festival concert, so I guess it hasn't after all. Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
You can
And
find the
will.
grave.
So that's how you ended up at Thor's.
I had no idea.
She also left the oven on.
Do you regret it? Coming to Thor's and all?
Huh? Of course not. Why would I?
So, you don't?
I did not push a button.
That just
happened.
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to perform with the wind orchestra after class is out. And I feel like I really broaden my horizons every time we go on a field study. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought. maybe it's because whether I decide I want to be a musician or do something else totally different, I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want without someone deciding for me.
Elliot.
Wow, you've really given this a lot of thought.
You really are strong, Elliot.
I wish I thought so too. I still feel jealous when I see my friends who went to the music academy putting their heart and soul into their music. But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all. Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I? I'd regret that way more.
How can you say that with a straight face?
Maybe he's just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying anything particularly embarrassing.
I'd figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
Still, this is Elliot we're talking about. He can get away with it.
You're the last person who should be saying that, Reen. Actually, I just remembered. I guess I do have one regret after all.
Oh?
What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert my friends said they're going to be performing in? Back when my mom was still alive, she performed in it, and my sister played in it 5 years ago too. So I was really hoping that I'd be able to take the stage there one day too.
No.
Scene end. Or end scene, whatever. I don't know what the phrase
End
is.
scene, end scene, end. He wanted to stay home because his sister wouldn't let him leave. She'll never let him leave.
Yeah.
But we'll go back to our place. Then it's just 2 and 2. But they look so determined.
Yeah.
Why would that be?
Whoa, did you see Laura turn? That was
Yeah,
like
she's
a
thinking about things.
horror movie. Like,
She's already my favorite person.
favorite person ever? Dude, that
Damn.
can't just do that.
Somewhere in the city, Emma's like,
I'm not his favorite anymore.
yeah, probably sneak him in when we're sleeping.
Yeah.
Who knows what tasks we'll do. Probably harder tomorrow. Yeah, man. Let's finish our report and hit the sack. What are you two doing? No, not really. I know what I must do. I challenge you to Mortal Kombat. Nani? I'll never sleep till I kill you. What is this? It's what it sounds like. We'll fight to the death. That's all. Can't do it here. You'll wake people up with your explosions and your sword clashings.
Yes.
How about Mater Park? Doesn't sound too bad, but are you fine with this? Shush it, Maki is. Yeah, man, we don't have to make a commotion, but let's go to the park. Trams are running until 11. Can I just go? Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Could have saved before. Because there was more scenes in between when I saved a minute ago than I thought. But that's fine.
Ah.
It's fine. Maybe I'll have another chance. I don't know. Shut your trap and mind your gap. Okay, perfect. Just in case. Yeah, we've been through a lot.
We have. Listening to music, sad backstories, people wanting to fight to the death.
Let's go over to this gazebo.
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
It's pretty relaxing.
My turn.
No denying those two have some surprising similarities.
Just brushes it off. A gazebo.
Gazebo.
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
All right, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. Your personal history. At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept. From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Really?
Yeah, all things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you. However, I was mistaken. After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully. And that was when I finally realized, during all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust. Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone. But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities. I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You aren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
Still, what does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
What are you?
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of. I felt like this several months ago with Reen, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's our lore, all right.
You really are something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
It's fine. Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle.
I thought the camera has to zoom all the way out
Yeah.
just to fit that in frame.
I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
Alright, I'll officiate your duel. Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
Very well.
Thanks.
Go!
The gazebo got like 20 times bigger.
Shatter!
The platform, I should say.
It fuels off of their fighting.
Here.
Casual grenade.
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned it from the boss himself.
That's enough!
So that's too much.
Okay, yeah.
That kills people. It's just very quiet now. After the guitars.
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Reen?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Honestly.
Actually, I lost this one.
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's...
She has a point.
Well then.
very well. I'll accept this victory.
Well, anyway.
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Cue High School Musical.
Oh God, no.
Please don't.
Please.
I used to be part of a Jaeger corps called Zephyr. Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us.
Can we talk about how the constellation doesn't make a scorpion at all?
Yes. Yes, we
It's basically
can.
a saucepan
Yeah, it
with
really
a handle.
is. Yeah.
But that's fine. Let them do their thing.
They do what they want, I guess.
Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yep. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal, and after that, well, you know the rest.
That's quite a history. Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on. How about it? Care to mix things up a little?
Oh. Let's do it.
Oh, God.
Now wait just a minute.
Should have known. I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has the energy to fight at our peak.
But we'll give it a try.
You've got to be kidding me! We haven't got a chance against them!
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right?
Imagine how much Elliot would be freaking
Let's just
out.
Oh my
this as a
God,
little
just
bonus
imagine
for our
it.
Field study and give it the best we've got.
Fine. But I don't intend to hold back. So I expect no less from both of you.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
Now it's time to kill them both.
Fine, I'll do it.
Alrighty, so I saved Fee's CP because I,
My turn.
might just use it here. Haven't decided yet.
Yes.
Can have a
I
look-see
forgot
here.
we're playing as Laura and Fee and not as them.
This is Reed. Let's make him dance. Don't know a whole lot about them. They're looking like 50s across the board. Everything except Vanish, which we can't cause anyways. And elemental weaknesses look pretty straightforward. We've linked, though. If I want to rip Scuds, I can hit both. Could flash grenade them both, which is intriguing. Blind and Seal would be both very strong against them. So let's try that.
Here.
Let's not go straight to S-Craft. I can't imagine it doing enough damage to kill them. Well,
Okay.
that's not ideal. Alright, so Reed's sealed for 3 turns, so he's pretty much screwed.
Yeah.
Off guard. Broken.
Let's take our free damage. Don't really mind this, especially when he can't hit us both. So knowing that he's sealed, I think we're just going to keep running this back. If we can catch Machias in either the blind or the seal, we'll be in excellent shape. Well, at least he can't counter.
Of course.
It did seal him. Yeah, I'll do it again.
I'll handle it.
So he has blue debuff on movement now. I don't even know if he can move. I mean, he can't because he's sealed, but you know what I mean.
Right.
I don't know if I go back to this again. They could still both be blinded, I suppose.
Here.
I can't, like, restart the seal, so that's not going to work.
My turn.
But she goes again, so...
Jeez.
We're just going to keep throwing grenades from the grenade dimension. Oh, no. Alright, did blind Machias.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, we know that trick. Also, they have a lot more CP than I'd like.
Yeah.
God. Should've probably done this a while ago. That's fine.
My turn.
I'll never stop.
Here.
I mean, I'll run out of CP and I'll stop then, but
Right.
voluntarily.
Right.
Alright, it's time for you to move up and get away from Fee in case, you know, some things start happening. God, he's blinded. I know he's lower on health, but I kind of want to get Reen out of the picture
I think
here.
we need to get Reen out of the picture because I think he's more of a problem.
There.
This should only be on Fee, who is low on health, though. Ow.
Okay.
Okay, thankfully he doesn't get to chain to that like he usually would,
Yeah.
because that would have been in range of finishing blow.
Yeah.
Look at what? Look at this face. Oh. Okay, well, this is interesting. I think we're just going to use a big healing item. I got 26 of these.
Why not?
I don't give a shit. You guys didn't win.
How about this?
My
Nah.
turn.
I mean, it's just going to have to be this way now. Bam!
Off guard. Broken.
He's close.
Yeah.
We're going to grenade him.
Here.
It will not kill,
No.
but it will freeze
Oh!
and then kill him.
Oh.
It's time to freeze.
Time to freeze.
Now it's time to Scud Ripper.
Of course.
Oh! Or it almost sounded like he said, "Oh!"
My turn.
Ah.
Here.
One more grenade for the road. And we're done here.
This is so ridiculous.
You're not
Still have a
wrong.
lot of training to do.
If she's going to have unlimited grenades, it does seem unfair.
Yeah.
We got no quartz from them, no Sepith.
Nope. We'd be stealing from ourselves, really, and
It's mine, though.
yes.
We did it.
Uh-huh.
You two. It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing?
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
It's the police.
Run.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Students, are you from one of the local high schools?
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Adios' name were you doing?
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this.
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe
the-
the underground tunnels would be
I
better.
was just about to say they probably should have gone in the tunnels to
Yeah.
begin with, but
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Don't just act like you're some innocent bystanders.
But they are. When the police showed up, we still had our weapons drawn, and they didn't.
yeah.
Yeah. Get to that low screen quicker, please.
You're moving up in the world.
A6.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Gladiator belt.
Gladiator belt.
Gladiator belt.
Gladios belt.
Gladios.
Gladiolus.
Yeah.
Gravy belt.
Yes.
As in, this is the gravy train to success.
All of those things are correct. And Elliot has no freaking clue
No.
what just happened.
We all attack him when he walks in. We're all on edge. I didn't sleep much. I What are you doing here, Elliot? And he's like, ah.
It's like, it's the
Are they all
morning?
still asleep? It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I mean, you answered the door like 2 seconds after he knocked, but
That's
all right.
true.
Maybe we're supposed to go over there, and he came over here, though. You know, maybe that's what he means.
Maybe,
What's
yeah.
wrong? You look exhausted.
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
And there go the fangirls.
Look at these geriatrics.
Damn.
On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men.
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Oh, just calm down.
Wow, what the heck did you guys do last night? The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first, let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox.
Elliot's like, please don't leave me out of this. I want to know what's going on.
Alrighty.
Salad
Salad breakfast.
and bread.
with rolls. It's fine.
The salad just looks so gnarly.
Yeah, we got grilled.
Yeah.
Let's have a look-see. Day 2.
What we got?
Just 3. Only 1 required. We have a monster.
Uh-huh.
This time in an underground waterway by the port. Denberto.
Yes.
Then we have this boots that we need to
Boots
get.
are made for walking.
Then we have Oh No 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 from Old Man Michael Keaton.
Oh my god. Keaton?
Or the Keaton mask.
Yes.
Family's
right?
kitten has gone missing. I'm sure we'll never find it. If only.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't be much point to it, but...
No.
All right. Well, I remember this one even if I didn't have stuff in front of me. We certainly want to go do the one with the shoes first.
I feel like I vaguely remember the shoes one, too.
A, because it's an improvement on equipment, and B, because we need to get a certain number of steps with these equipped, and so the first thing we should do is equip them.
Yes.
I'm Howard. Dude, your uniforms look great. Got time to wear some shoes. It's from Strega.
Ah, yes.
Only Laura can fit them. And we have an orbital pedometer. I mean pedometer.
I was gonna say,
That
was awkward.
Awkward. Let's have a look. No. There they are.
Yeah.
Laura only. Good defense, +3 movement, +15 strength, and some accuracy. All on shoes.
Yep.
What is happening here? Excuse
Get
me.
out.
That's more like it. Alright. And I suppose, since this is the way things have worked out, there you go, buddy. Yeah. Why not? Actually,
Might as
no. No.
Yeah.
Wrong. Better.
Yes.
All right. Anything else we're sitting on here? No? Alright. Okay. So now I have to walk around, which
thank God, we have turbo mode. This will be so much faster.
I will have to do that on the side because it's going to take a bit of steps, and we're not going to have it done by the time we finish the quest, especially with quick jumping. So let's work on Gato.
Kitty.
It is straight ahead. No. Where you go, no. You're... Machias, they said, seemingly happy to see him.
Yeah.
I'll accept the request. I've done things for less. Cha-cha.
Cha-cha. Do the cha-cha slide.
Cha-la. He-cha-la.
Also that.
Okay. So, we can see where we need to go. This one seems to be closest. Well, if I don't crash into the wall. Alright, let's ask these cats.
No, it's seductive cat.
It's back.
No, I
meow.
hate it.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Like, it looks
Meow.
human. It looks like a human shrunk and turned into a cat.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
I know, it really does. It's confusing. I don't like it.
Meow, 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 meow. Whoops, forgot where I was going. Okay, got it.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, we have one that's sitting. Better.
Gato. Regular looking. Mew. Almost resembles a cow. Can you milk
Cow?
it? Don't ask that question.
Oh, God.
This is not no. No.
Wait, I thought her name was Cha-Cha.
No. The girl's name is Cha-Cha. The cat's name is No.
Oh, okay. They're very...
Yes.
They're very confusing.
Furries everywhere.
God.
Wrong color. Not No. No other cats. Meow. This one's kind of fun. We'll take this a little slower. Not a ton slower, though. I haven't seen the leader of the stray cats anywhere. Haven't searched for alleyways or anything. It's quite the impressive presence, I feel. It's massive for a cat, says Rian, who can sense these things. Is this the leader? Oh, shit. It's a fucking Bengal tiger. It's one big cat. The leader of the cats, vroom, Mr. Tittles.
That's so stupid.
That's not imposing. Oh, shit.
This cat doesn't mess around.
Deceptively agile. Alright, we gotta get on the other side of this gate. Is it alright for us to do that? Sure, man, it's just an abandoned house back here. Besides, my dad runs this town. Mr. Tittles should be around here somewhere.
Yes. God, look at that face.
There's the face only a mother could love. Oh. Kitten matches No-No's description perfectly. Perfectly. Don't celebrate too early. Oh shit,
Oh.
right at the camera.
It sounds like a rattlesnake.
I'll take care of it. I want it so badly for like the battle music to start.
I know, right?
But instead we get music box. Hiss. I don't know what this pose is. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Chunky cat.
Chunky.
Take the kitten back to her house. Meow meow mew. Is that true? What? You let out of your house? Yeah,
You're
man.
not stray at all.
Yeah, man, I fucked up. But I want to go home. You fucking idiot. Fine. You can take her, I guess. I don't know what the hell I wasted my time for. I don't know what the hell just happened, but I guess if he talked to it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either, man. Okay. Yes, well, very good. The legendary Mr. Tittles. And we did see a side of Fee we have not seen before.
Yes. Gentle with the animals, particularly the cats.
If I go into this required one, what's my trigger afterwards? I don't think I can afford to finish the next one until we've done the shoe. I can't tell for sure, but judging by the triggers that happen when you try and leave this next dungeon we're going to do, I'm not confident in it. Which is fine. This makes for a decent stopping point.
Yes.
So, we'll leave off here. We're going to run back and forth on one of the longer streets like Vancouver.
Yes.
Just to get to that 2,000 steps to make sure we can turn that in before we go into this dungeon. It's a big one. A lot bigger than the last one, that's for damn sure. The underground waterway is very labyrinthine.
Yes.
So we'll take care of that off air, maybe do a couple quick shopping things, and we'll be back to turn in the shoes.
Yeah.